Hi everyone, my name's Kathy. Welcome to Skint Living UK. Today is Cheapy Tuesday. This is my second video of the day. I've been to Aldi to pick up some bits and bobs. We have a food budget of £55 a week, and that includes our pets, which are a cat, a dog and a goldfish. So our shopping has to go a long way. So what did I get from Aldi today? Well, I spent £10.69 and this is what I have. I got some orange juice. My son gives me extra money for this. This is £2.19, a 2 litre bottle. So he uses it to take to work in a water bottle to save money, because it's cheaper than going out and about and paying silly prices in the shops. I get these gravy bones for my dog. These are 89p. I got some bananas. They were 78p, which I thought was a good price for 5. I got some Gala apples. These are £1.15 on the Super Saver 6, and they usually about £1.59, £1.69, and they were £1.15, so I thought that's a great price. I've bought a tub of chicken thighs. These are £2.99 a kilo, and there's a kilo in the tub, so you get 5 or 6 pieces. So I'm going to cook something in a minute, so I'll show you that. I also got some dental sticks. These are 55p for 7, so my dog gets one a day, so it's good for the teeth apparently, so I think that's a great price, 55p. I get my son some bickies as a treat, so he takes 1 or 2 to work in his pocket, so he's got something as a little snacky thing. And I got a pair of jam and cream donuts. These are 99p. They've gone up, they were 89p, but this packet was 30% off, so that sort of makes up for it. And in Asda they're double the price, so I think that was a good little haul there. Some chicken and fruit and some bits for the dog for £10.69. Yesterday I went to Asda and I got this casserole mix, and it was reduced to 46p. So I've thrown it in this oven-proof dish. I had another leek in the fridge, so I washed it and chopped it up and threw it in as well. I just ground some black pepper on top. I threw a few little knobs of butter. You could use a little dot of oil, and some garlic granules. I love garlic on everything, so you could use other herbs like basil or rosemary, for example, or oregano, whatever you've got to hand, and maybe even a little bit of chilli. So it's like a 1-pot dish. I just call it chicken and veg. And if you want it to be a bit of a winter warmer, why not make a pot of instant gravy using some boiling water and some gravy granules? Quick and easy to do. Or throw in a baked potato in the oven at the same time and do some extra ones, so you've got some for lunch tomorrow. Or if you've got some teeny tiny potatoes, why not slice them with the skins on? Rinse them under a cold tap to get rid of the starch. Throw them in a separate dish and just drizzle some oil and salt and pepper on, and you've got like little cheapy chips that haven't cost you anything, and you've used up those annoying little teeny tiny potatoes as well. We're having a bit of salad with them. I got this reduced yesterday as well for 39p, but you could always make a pan of mash as well if you wanted, but I just think this is quick and easy, no faff. Throw it in the oven and it's done. And I'm going to throw maybe a baked potato or 2 in at the same time to make use of the electricity. So there you go, chicken and veg. I'm not a chef, as you can see. It's just a quick, easy meal. So while you're here, I'll just give you another little pantry update. I've cleared the wood and detritus out the bottom of the cupboard. I've scrubbed it with some warm water and a Brillo pad with a dot of wash-up liquid and a little bit of washing powder, because it helps lift any stains and yuckiness. There's a little bit of paint, I don't know if you can see by the bowl there, that I couldn't get off, so there must have been some spilled paint there, so I'll get that off with a scraper. And I've put 1 coat of paint on today. I'm going to throw one on shortly while the chicken's cooking. Tomorrow I'll put the curtain up, and then we're just waiting on the lights to be delivered. I've ordered 2 rechargeable lights that I'll put in the cupboard because it's dark in here. There's no lights in here. There's a socket, but it's not working. You can see the socket there. So this has been mostly made from leftover materials like paint, wallpaper, the wood battens were from bits of scrap wood. The actual shelves themselves were neighbours. They were throwing a sheet of like particle board OSB in the skip, so I cut it in half and made shelves out of it. So what all I've actually paid for is this scallopy trim, which I got on eBay, 12 pieces for £6.29. Some sticky back plastic for the shelves in blue and yellow check, and I had some over, so I'll put it in the panels of the door as well. This is my ironing board hanging here. The sticky back plastic was buy one get one free. They come in 2 metre rolls, so it cost me just over £5. And I used some leftover blue paint to paint the scallopy trim. So it's been a nice easy little DIY job, a nice little project without me having to buy loads of materials, and there's been no construction or deconstruction because I actually put these shelves in when we first moved in here in 2020, and it's just been a rubbish cupboard, like a junk cupboard, like you have a junk drawer. I had a junk cupboard. So now I've made it pretty. So when we get the house up for sale, it's like another little asset, another nice little thing that the buyers and the estate agent can see I've made a bit of an effort with the cupboard rather than it being a rubbish cupboard. So there you go. It's getting there now. Nearly on the last stages. I've just got to do another coat of paint and put the curtain up tomorrow. So yeah, so chicken and veg, nice easy meal to do using herbs and spices of your choice, and pad it out with maybe some chips, mash, baked potatoes, whatever you've got to hand. We're just going to have salad and a baked potato. So if you liked the video, could you please like, share and subscribe? Let me know what you do to cook. Do you do one pot cooking? I usually do one pot cooking when making a stew or a curry. But this is just nice and easy to do, and of course it's cheap. So bye for now.